What's up, everybody? Yash Karaz here. You guys been paying attention to this new phenomenon about men surprising their wives with their own song? And sometimes the wives surprise their husband? Well, don't stop there. You can do it for your brother, your sister, your siblings. You can do it for your aunt, your auntie, granny, or grandpa. What's the thing? It's called Make Your Song. And basically, this is what Yash Karaz does. I don't want to join an organization, something I've been doing for over 30 years. So basically, Yash Karaz will do a spoken word. Now you tell me what inspires you about your husband. Vice versa, tell me what your wife inspires you and how she inspires you. Your son, your daughter, whoever you want this to be about. You give this to me. You tell me all the great things about the person who you want to make a song about. I will then put it in a spoken word and make your own song for you and surprise them, and it'll last a lifetime. If you want to know more about this, how the pricing go, just go to KarazFilmsMerch.com. It's on the front page. But think about it. Your own song by Yash Karaz, spoken word, with a nice rhythm and blues or whatever you like. Talk to you soon.
Because you know we're trying to do it.
Colorado Springs, East St. Louis, St. Louis, live, unhindered, raw, Viper. If you didn't know, now you know.
Karaz Films, Yash Karaz, live. You didn't know? You didn't know? Karaz Films, innovative, giving it to you the way you need it, raw. Only for the grown folks, but the kids are welcome.
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy. What you want?
Yash Karaz.
All right, now. Let's make it happen, Captain. Talk about a few things, I guess, today. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. If you haven't heard about all the fiascos about people just being perfectly healthy, the men are totally gymnasium type of people. Real tight, like physical, athletic, between the 20s, 30s, and up. Just falling to their death for no particular reason. This has nothing to do with food. It has nothing to do with being overweight. These are young, vibrant people, no matter what race, creed, or color. They're falling to their deaths. They're not telling you guys that this so-called vaccine started all of this. You could just go back a year and a half. If you go to YouTube right now and look at the clips when they were telling people to get vaccinated, who did they blame for everybody's death? The unvaccinated. What did they say? It's the unvaccinated that's killing everybody, right? A year and a half later, study shows that being vaccinated cannot save you from any type of COVID virus or anything of that nature. Then what did they say? So they could not be hit with a class action lawsuit or with a human rights lawsuit. What did they say? You had the perfect opportunity. You had your legal mind and all your rights. It was your choice to be vaccinated. God damn. And you know the sad part about it? Your doctors are even flipping it on you. Because it was your physicians that told you to get it because you trust them. You felt like they were family. Did you know every physician that encouraged you to get the jab, they got between $20,000 to $40,000 a person? That's why they were telling you to get it. Most doctors didn't take it. And the ones that did take it didn't survive. So most of them was taking saline or like distilled water, putting it in their system, or still water. They wasn't taking the vaccine. So still the weak-minded people will still say the vaccinated people are killing everybody. I think vaccinated people understand what's happening, because when they flipped it and said no one forced you to take the vax, you had a choice, people knew that their jobs was on the line, their pensions was on the line, their 401ks, all of these things were on the line if they did not take the vaccine. For them to flip it and say it was your choice, show you that they didn't give a shit in the first place, and they was just using you for status and numbers. I think it was Dr. Rashad Butler that they killed, because he didn't pass away, they killed. As he said, they are jacking up the 5G, and those who have taken this jab would be affected. Just look around, man. Explain how a healthy man in his 20s, perfectly fit, just all of a sudden just fall out and don't come back. And then you find out that that person was vaxxed. Why all of these people getting cancer? Just a flip of just like going outside and coming back in, you got cancer. The vax is doing so many different things to people. Some people are dying instantly. Some people are getting cancer. Some people are just falling to their death. So, as I said before, if you want to blame anybody for this, blame yourself. You're so afraid of man. They threaten your jobs. They threaten your liability. And you ran stampede, stood in line with your car to get tested. The minute you got tested, you got the COVID, because all the COVID was in the test. Right now, they're getting rid of all those, those testings that they got for free. Do not order those things. Why couldn't they want to give it to you for free now? At first, it was $200-$300 a shot, right? Unless you could drive in that long line. So I'm just making sense of things. Why all of a sudden now you can go get them anywhere? Well, you can pick up any COVID test. And anybody can do this. You can grab any COVID test from any CVS or Walgreens, wherever they sell it. And most of the time, they give it to you for free. You can order 5. Okay? You can test this yourself. You can literally test COVID with water. I'm talking about the test kit, right? That they put in your nose. You can literally take a test kit out. And if you don't believe me, order one and see. You can take the test kit out and put it under tap water. It's going to say COVID. And they're finding out the test is not accurate. The test should have never been a test. You can't determine who's sick in 30 seconds. Whoever took the test with the express way of driving through and they sticking you in your damn nose, they gave you COVID. Everybody who took the test, you want to know how you got COVID? You didn't get it from nobody. They gave it to you when you took the test. And explain to yourself, why have you had COVID 3 and 4 times? You've never been the same since you did it. Some men became impotent. Some men don't have feelings in that groin area. Women have vertical veins growing everywhere. They're not interested in no sex life. They don't have a desire to do anything. I mean, they feel compulsive. Their body overheats. They're very agitated. They can't keep food down. I mean, all of these things that's happening, and then some people don't feel anything. They didn't affect them like that. They just collapse and don't come back. And then you got nerve to still want to blame people who had unvaccinated people did not contribute to Pfizer-Derm, to Moderna. How can you? And y'all people are just so fucking idiots. Like, you really want to sit back and blame a small percentage of people who did not get vaxxed? Because trust me, 10% of American people didn't get vaxxed. Damn near 90% of people in America got vaxxed. Damn near all walks of life. So you trying to blame a small fraction of people that have no science ability, that have no financing ability to contribute, to do anything. Like we went to work to fight, didn't go to Pfizer and work and contribute, didn't get on the assembly line, didn't put nothing in nothing and box up nothing because the unvaccinated people did not take a jab. You're going to place the blame on 10% of American people who got 90% sick. That is bullshit. And y'all sitting there believing that shit. When damn near 90% of citizens have become vaxxed, it come from a higher source. Bill Gates, the World Health Center. Who? I mean, just this shit comes higher up, man. You notice how people used to always go to, they're thinking about closing down some of these urgent cares. Before this COVID came, urgent cares always had a lot of people. You notice that? Always, it was real quick. People went in, get out. Hospitals always had a lot of people in waiting rooms. See, the thing is, what people understand, that kept doctors with jobs. It kept doctors writing prescriptions and shit like that. Y'all started the COVID shit. People don't go emergency room no more. There's no need for emergency doctors. They used to have 4 and 5 doctors on standby. Not no more. One can do the job, right? So your hospitals is not your friends. The only time you should go to the hospital, if you done fell out, I guess you're going to need some CPR. You broke an arm, broke a limb. But if you come down with a cold, stuffy nose, or you feeling chills, handle that shit, man. The hospital is not your friend. The hospital is nowhere you should go to try to get well. They're there to kill you, period. And stop thinking your doctor knows best. It kills me when they say, well, before you get on that natural medicine, consult with your doctor. Who the fuck is he? How the fuck he gonna tell me what I should do? Nobody don't tell him nothing when he's sucking dick. Don't nobody say no when he have those transgender in there. He putting his finger up their ass. Fuck out of here. That kills me. It's almost like don't live your life until you consult with another man. It's you out of your fucking mind. I never in my life consulted with a doctor about natural medicine because natural medicine was supposed to be on. Go talk to a doctor about natural medicine. A doctor that's corporate, he's going to tell you it's going to kill you. It's going to raise this, it's going to raise that. This is what you need. He's going to give you everything in pharmaceutical. He's going to give you everything to drink to kill you, to stop your thinking process. It kills me before you do that, consult with a doctor. Why? You're almost programmed. You can't even put on your fucking shoelace until you consult with a doctor. You can't even comb your baby's hair. You guys are so fucking programmed that if you don't talk to a doctor, you can't live your life. You don't even know how to dress your child. You don't know how to feed your own damn baby till a pediatrician tell you, well, don't feed them that, don't feed her this. Who the fuck are they? They feed their kids any goddamn thing they want. I'm just trying to tell you in reason, understand food, but don't let another human being tell you how to live your life. That's crazy. Consult with a doctor before you drink that. I heard about these probiotic, probiotic and prebiotic drinks. Before you drink that, consult with that. What are you going to tell me? What the hell do he know? This is the biggest problem with people. We put everybody in one room and assume they're all on the same program. It doesn't work like that. That's why I have a disagreement with Yaki, the one who sold his soul, brother from St. Louis. I have a big disagreement with him because he seemed to think that everybody can eat the same thing and survive, and we can't. You need to break down on mushrooms. Mushrooms are not all friendly. Some mushrooms can cause cancer and can cause respiratory issues. See, we just throwing everybody in the bucket. Hey, we can all do this. No, we all can't fucking do this. We all can't live the life that you believe is right. There's some people that's been eating everything you say don't eat, and they made it to 80. You haven't even made it to 40. Fuck out of here. So I just can't take it, man. I be like, every time I look around, I see these niggas, don't eat this, don't eat that. We supposed to just eat fruit and vegetables. Shut your ass up, nigga. Know damn well you eating church's chicken every time you can. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody listen to that shit, man. You have to be careful about the mushrooms. Like shiitake is man-made, right? Portobello, it's a shitload of feces. You got to ask yourself, who shitted on those bananas? Who shitted on those mushrooms? Was it pig? And you already know pig. Everything a pig shit out is nasty. It's infested. So you got pig maneuver on those mushrooms, and you gonna eat it. We need to be more thorough in what we're saying to people. We put everybody in one circle and tell everybody what they can eat. I make suggestions. Try it out and see if it's going to work for you. You know, I'm not going to tell you what you better not eat that shit. Come on, man. It is what it is, man. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, right. True. I heard that too. I heard when he said, to me, the brother is following Dr. Sebi's. To me, this is what I'm seeing. Yaki following everything Dr. Sebi did. And it's going to end him. Because that's what Sebi found this out on trial and error. But then when Sebi started touring, Left Eye made him famous. They wanted him to do other things. Right? Sebi didn't bend. He started doing that. Right? But his children sold out. His children said, we'll do whatever you say. You know, they just paid them as their way. So Dr. Sebi children sold out. They do anything the government tell them to do, or whomever their ops is, right? So once they start telling Yaki to do misinformation, he's going to be in that same situation that Sebi was. He ain't going to want to break his protocol from, no, you know, and that's when they're going to take him out. See, that's the thing when you make a deal with the devil. Everything you know is right. He's going to tell you to flip it, and you ain't going to want to flip it. That's what they did to Sebi. He didn't want to flip his truth. Boom. There you go. Should have never went on tour. When a celebrity endorse you, your days are just numbered. That man would have still been here if it wasn't for Left Eye. I tell you again, never get endorsed by a celebrity. T.I. endorsed Yaki, it's over. The thing is, what they'll do, they'll tell him to start saying some dumb shit that don't make sense. Because what the elite is like, you got all this smarts. The elite like to make people look smart. The people who are smart look stupid. So the whole thing with Sebi, they wanted to discredit him so bad he wouldn't bend. He wouldn't just say shit out the blue. You know what I'm talking about? But just watch this. You're gonna start seeing Yaki say some crazy shit now, because what happens is this: before he sells out, everything that he was selling y'all was probably authentic. Once he sells out, they're going to go to St. Louis where he distribute his shit, and they're going to start putting artificial shit. He got no say in it. That's what's happened. If you go back and look at the tapes of, what's his name? Comedian Dick Gregory. When Dick Gregory was here, Dick Gregory said he went to Dr. Sebi's compound or wherever he lived to get the real experience, and he said he did not see it. He didn't see it. Nothing was like they were saying, because Sebi was already compromised at that time. When Left Eye went to see Sebi, he was still in his naturality. He was really doing the damn thing. By the time Dick Gregory decided to get on board, he'd been compromised. You know, that's tapes out on Dick Gregory. So I went there and I didn't see nothing that they were saying. They didn't live up to what they were saying because he was already compromised. His children been compromised. So all I'm telling y'all is, like, it's great to have opinions and suggestions, but when a person put everybody in a bowl and say what you shouldn't eat and stay, look, man, we all know pork is filthy. If you still want to eat pork, that's on you. I don't care. Pork is the nasty animal on the planet, and they're going to tell you chicken is too. Every animal eats something nasty to survive, but we know pork is probably the one that would cause worms after so much of eating it. And that's your choice if you want to eat seafood, because seafood is bottom feeders. I tell you what it is, what scriptures might say, and what they do say. But it's not my job to feed the world on one accord, because you tell a person stay away from carrots. People was raised on eating carrots. They grow carrots. Well, if you grow carrots, it's fake. Oh, my shit. Potatoes are fake. What the fuck is real, nigga? So, what's your suggestion? Soy? You know, what's the shit that these niggas be kicking out some bullshit? Like, I be sitting there listening like, what the fuck is they talking about? I'm sitting there going, okay, what people gonna eat? Make sure you get fresh, fruit. Well, how, nigga? Half the fruit is bioengineered. Come again. You know, all this shit you telling people to eat and something that you never tell them to do, there ain't none of them got faith. All these niggas trying to follow one nigga that weigh about 105 pounds and telling you this, then soul to soul. We all see this. Ain't no question this man sold his soul. You gonna still follow that shit? This man telling you what to eat, what to drink, and that bullshit, and half that shit is GMO. And so you gotta pay attention to that. You gotta pay attention to influencers that come out. They go into these restaurants telling y'all the food is good, and half the food they're telling y'all to eat as a food critic, killing us. I mean, sometimes black folks just gotta have common fucking sense. I just don't understand. If a person gonna do a food choice, why we only like fast, fried, nasty ass food with tons of fucking cheese and GMO? You know, it ain't about bringing people's name, but it's enough is enough. There's so many fucking food critics, and you guys seem to think what they say is valid, but look what they like. All that fried, greasy ass shit, bad grease. None of them talk about faith. They talk about God and Jesus, that Christianity shit. And that's the only reason they're making money. The minute they have a realization that the Most High's name is not Jesus, it is Yahweh ben Yahweh, his father is Yah, they're going to stop getting all those jewels and gifts. When they say God's an entity of the Baphomet, that's not the Most High. And that's why they roll, and that's why they keep getting checks and endorsed, because they don't know shit. They don't have no light. If I'm gonna tell a person what to eat or suggest, I'm not gonna just grab a bunch of fried shit with a bunch of bullshit sugar. Man, our people are fucking stupid. Like, you let a nigga come on social media with some influences. The nigga got a lot of people, followers. And because he say he like it, you go out and get it. Look at the food that some of these niggas on TikTok and Instagram supposed to be food critics. Look what they have you to eat. All that fried shit, man. Badass grease, bad ingredient. They don't. If you notice, these so-called food critics never tell you what's in the shit. As black folks and people of melanin, our melanins are being triggered by all this bioengineered food. Niggas just going to this restaurant, been out such and such a time. Let me taste it. It's usually some badass grease. They never ask about the grease. They never ask about what the ingredients is. They just show you a sandwich and eat it and be like, oh, it's delicious, go buy it. And your stupid ass stand out there for 3 hours and go buy it. I just shake my fucking head. Half the food they eat ain't even real, man. Every time I tell people, y'all gonna see, here's the thing. When something happens to you and affects your health, you can't blame the food critic. It's your dumb ass. Because I know food, and when I see a person sitting back just eating anything, talking about what's good, and I'm telling you that nigga don't know shit. That's a dumbass nigga. And I guarantee you, because some celebrities grease his hands, he think he's gifted. When you don't have light, and Satan knows you don't have light, he needs to use you. He telling you, I'm going to make you the best food critic in the world. And you don't think it's the Lord, but it's me, God of the Baphomet. Because the Most High would never call himself a God. And then I'm going to make you so rich. I'm going to make you so known that you're going to have tears in your eyes when people start endorsing you. And the celebrity's going to be your best friend. And so you don't have no light. And the only reason Satan keep giving you popularity, because all the food that you're telling people to give and eat is killing them. Half that shit niggas telling y'all to eat has hypertension in it. It has heart arteries, diabetes. That shit is garbage. When we going to sit back and say, okay, we want to help somebody with their restaurant, what's in your ingredients? Let's talk about the guy. I mean, I'm gonna be floored when I see a real food critic, not these bum ass niggas who think the Lord is helping them, but Satan driven with their hands in the goddamn pyramid. That's bullshit, man. It is what it is. And it's reality check. Reality check needs to be said, right? I'm going to be excited when there's a real food critic that knows food, that knows culinary, okay? When a person does a food, let's first find out your specs. Your specs is what goes in your food. Let's find out the ingredients you use. Let's find out how it's prepared. Let's look at your goddamn kitchen. Stop saying what tastes good. Goddamn, people are dying out here with this nasty ass food. And you niggas talking about God is good. Shut the fuck up. Who? The Bauffman? We need to see what's the specs you're using. We need to see what kind of setup in your kitchen. We need to see what type of grease you're using, what type of oil you're using. Then we can say whether or not, because a motherfucker come to you and have good hospitality. What the fuck that mean? Could be busting nuts in your fucking tacos. Just dumb fucking people, man. I just say people are led astray every fucking day. And I have to say 90% of the people in America are just goofballs. And I don't care what race they are, they're goofballs. Can't no man get on no damn social media and bite a sandwich and tell me it's good, go get it. Shit, okay. Nigga, what's in it? What kind of batter? How was it prepared? Who fucking prepared it? You know, I just can't. I can't. And this is why I have a problem with people who just speak for everybody. That's why I tell people, if you want to be a dude that be the fast food king and tell people we're going to bring restaurants back and help people that small business and go bite on a sandwich and say it's good, go buy it, then you're a goofball. You're leading people. You ought to be really ashamed because you're bringing people to their fucking death. You're giving people hypertension because they're listening to you. You have a responsibility as a man and a goddamn woman. When you speak and people are following, just your responsibility. So if a person go eat this shit that you said eat and have hypertension and diabetes, that's on you because you had directed them. And you're going to say, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just made a video on what I like. No. You're a spokesperson. You have this energy you're projecting to say, my point is valid. If I like it, then you should do it. You got a signature. People want to hear your voice because you matter. If you matter to the people and you saying things to the people and they're going with it, the Most High is going to hold you accountable for what you said. What you say can be detrimental to your family and your bloodline and to your fucking soul, man. Niggas keep thinking because they just going to say something and it ain't on them if you go eat it. It is on you. It's just like doing music. You got to be careful what you put in your lyrics. You are responsible. It's a vibration. Whenever you speak and people are listening, you send in a vibration to the universe. So you telling people go eat at these restaurants and the shit is nasty. You haven't looked at the kitchen. You haven't looked at the you ain't did an investigation. Shit, if you're going to be a real food critic, let's see what you're doing. Real food critics, they'll like your food, but they're going to come back and set up a meeting. Let's do a walk around. Let's see the grease. Let's see the specs. Let's see how you pump this shit out. You know what I mean? And just don't buy a bag of food. Go back there and watch them prepare it. Like diners, dives, and dine. Go watch it. Sit back and buy a fucking sandwich and tomorrow it's good, I'll go buy it. You dumb fucks and go back and, man, that shit was good. Then y'all break out hypertension. You're cramping. You don't know why you're having the shits. Because you ate some bullshit that nobody investigated. You don't know what kind of specs they got in there. They could be giving you rabbit meat, roadkill, grinding all that shit together. You don't know because you ain't investigating. You just got a bag and you're eating a sandwich telling me it's good. That's poor showmanship. That's poor interviewing. That is unexperienced. And because a person don't have light, they're making money and getting celebrities to endorse them. Let me tell y'all one more time. If a celebrity endorses you, you have done the work of Satan, because only Satan will come to you, shake your hand, and want to make you richer. There is no gods of Yah. Gods all come from Satan. The Most High controls the good and the evil, yes, but he's not a God. You understand? When a celebrity put embracing around you, Satan sent them for you. You need to understand. You keep saying, I'm blessed. Yes, you are, because blessing comes from Satan. The Most High gives favor. So you need to understand what's happening right now. You're thinking you got this voice, people listen. Yeah, you have a responsibility now. And because you don't know how to use your voice, Satan's going to use it for you. I tell people all the time, you know why you can sell a lot of real estate? You know why you sell a lot of cars? You know why you're so good and your money keeps stacking? Because you don't know who you are. You don't know who the Messiah is. You're just going with the flow of Christianity bullshit. God, Jesus, bless God, Jesus. You say the same shit over and over. Same shit over and over. But once you find out who the Most High is really, and you find out his name, your shit stop. Because Satan has to take his web off you, because now you working for Yah. And Most High is not going to give it to you that easy. He's going to make you work, grind, fall, get up, work, grind, fall, get up. He's going to repeat, whoop your ass until you refine. And that's why some people get in this truth and they jump the fuck out because they can't handle it. They want it now. Facts. Think about that shit, man. You know, that's why they got a food out there called Morning Star. That's true. That's true. They got a food called Morning Star. What you think that is? Nigga eat some Morning Star tomorrow. I'm gonna try this. This Morning Star is good. Y'all should buy it. Really? The minute a person has some consciousness and they open up their minds and say, I used to be a guy who would just eat food out of a bag until you'd eat. Now I'm different. I need to know the specs. I need to know how it's prepared. I go in the kitchens and they be honest and say this really not that good. They're going to lose a whole lot of credibility, but they're going to gain so many people that like the truth. Because right now, the people that's listening to these people are lost. They eat anything. They don't worry about their health. And you're contributing to that. You're probably saying, I don't see how I'm contributing to it. I'm just doing my thing. Nigga, whenever you have a voice and people are paying attention to you, that's a wave of energy. Whenever the energy is being waved upon, the universe is paying attention. And you are guiding people to death by eating that trash shit and endorsing it. And because a damn celebrity endorse you, don't mean you're on the right path. Satan sent them for you. How many times they endorse me? Hello? They run. Yashkara ain't having it. If I get embraced by a celebrity, it's over. Get it? When a celebrity DM you, shake your hand, and do it on camera, I'm telling you, you have been had. The only time a celebrity going to embrace you if they need a sacrifice from you, Satan sent them to you. They're your handler, and they're getting ready to bring your ass down. The minute you say, I ain't doing it, watch your bank account freeze. It's a matter of time before they ask Keith to start lying about some shit. And I'm talking about that brother who's on TikTok. When Kevin Hart brought him on, they want something from him. He don't see it. He think it's a blessing. Whenever they endorse you, they want something from you. When T.I. became Yaki's handler, they want something from him. They're going to do Yaki the same way they did Sabi. The same way. And the first people say, what you mean? They want to change his ingredients. He going to say no. Okay. They ain't going to do nothing right away. They're going to say, okay, we're going to keep your shit the same way. Well, why don't we do this? We want you to say this. They're going to give them a script. Everybody that worked for the elite, and the script will come through T.I. T.I. Hey, man, you know, it came down to my attention that you're doing some good things, man. You don't want to change your ingredients. You're already bucking up against the team, but this is what we're going to do. You're going to need to say that script there, man. You need to do this expeditiously because shit can get bad, man. He gonna be like, what the fuck? Welcome to the team. Hey, you wanted this shit, huh? And when you complete this, man, $5 million in your bank account. See, everything is a number now. Siaki wanted to be famous. He wanted to be famous. Right? But see, they're going to start fucking with his shit. And when they give him that script, he was like, man, I don't need this shit. I know this shit like the back of my hand. We know you know it, man. It's coming, all right. It's coming from high up, man. Don't fuck it up, man. Don't fuck it up. You're going to make me look bad, man. You know, let's go have some drinks. Immediately, they're going to put something in this drink. See, he is in a fucked up place right now. Yaki, you fucked up. You fucked up. You wanted to be famous, nigga. You know, I knew you was heading the wrong direction when you endorsed Waka Flocka. You don't know half the shit Waka done did. And you don't believe it. So when they give you that script and you don't recite it the way they tell you, that's what they did to Sabi. You're going to experience it. Because that's where you at right now. There's no change in this. There's no, I ain't going to, Two things they want to do. Well, I'm gonna say they're gonna get him. They're gonna get his shit because I remember when Sabi would do his ingredients a certain way. They tampered with all his ingredients, and then people was buying his ingredients was complaining about being burning, right? Because I never put acids in my products. Now, low sodium acid for soap is tolerable, but any of my creams and oils, I do not use acids. It's not necessary. So Sabi shit started burning people. I don't know if y'all heard about it. I mean, you got to go back and look at the archive. This was like, got to be 4 or 5 years ago, if it's not longer. But soon after that man's death, people started complaining about the product burning them. And that's because they tampered with it. And his sons sold out. You know, his family, his kids sold out. They just said, fuck it. They're getting paid handsomely to lie to y'all now. Okay, so that's what they want to do to Yaki. They're going to go change all his shit. What they're trying to do is discredit him. So what is this what they want? If he played a game, they won't discredit him. So you probably saying what they want to do. They want to put artificial shit. They want to take all his natural shit out and do what pharmaceutical do. Big pharma. They want to put artificial, charge more price, and it's going to go like crazy. Basically, Yaki does his thing. They want to take all Yaki's ingredients and put them in a laboratory and pump them out because it's going to be all artificial. And his shit will be at Walmart. It'll be in Target, CVS. It'll be everywhere. If he complies. Now, after they fuck with his ingredients, they need him to read a script to make the people believe it. Now, this one, Sabi had a problem. So, no, he going to have a problem with that. Because it's coming. He finna get ready to start talking some crazy shit about what to eat, what not to eat. And it's just going to come off like, I don't know if I can do this. And that's the choice you made, man. And then, like I say, since T.I., your handler, whomever, it's going to come through them. Right? And then here's the trip part. See, because niggas don't believe shit. They hear my shit. They be like, nigga just mad because he didn't make it. They all say the same thing. But then after they get in, they go to them saying, they go back to the Nellies, they go back to the Walkers and say, hey man, these niggas got me reading the script. They want me to change all my shit. They be sitting there eating on donuts like, okay, this is Walker, right? Okay, well now what? Walker, I talk to you about this shit all the time, but you never really gave me a direct answer. What's the script? Hey man, you in now. Nigga, you're going to make hand over foot over money, but they want to control all your shit. All your shit they want to control, dude. They want to control all them ingredients that's natural. That shit going to be artificial. You're going to change that shit. And I tell you right now, if you don't read that script, man. But why come you didn't tell? It wasn't my job to tell you, man. Shit, nigga, I hinted. I was giving you hints all the time. You thought the shit was fake. You mentioned a nigga named by Yash Kira. You should have listened. But that nigga mad he didn't make it. He ain't mad because of shit. He telling you some shit. We just can't say that nigga name because it brings too much vibration to him. We can't say that shit. You should listen. Real talk. Too late. It's too late. Def Leppard on his ass. You can't. They all say the same shit. We go, dog, why come you didn't tell me? Why should I tell you? Nobody tell me. Why should, nigga, you know now. So what happens if I don't read the script? They're going to lock all your finances. They're going to make your life a living hell, man. Look. I know you don't want to believe this shit, man. But you're the next Dr. Sabi. Sabi didn't listen. So what you saying, Flock? Do exactly what they tell you. You have a long, beautiful life. The minute you buck up, it's over. This the game we in now. Everything you thought was glamour, man, you're gonna see how Floyd Mayweather make his money. All that boxing shit is rigged. All that shit fake, man. What's the MMA fighter that he fought? Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor whooped Floyd's ass. I don't know if y'all know that. Conor McGregor is a real strong dude in MMA. The dude is skilled. Conor McGregor will whoop Floyd Mayweather ass. He could whoop my ass. The only advantage I have over Conor McGregor, I wouldn't MMA fight him. I'm going to sword his ass because I'm not doing it. He's too skillful. I know my limits. I'm not going to stand toe-to-toe with this man, but I'm going to sword his ass. I'm not going to use a gun because I know if it came to a sword, I'm going to win. He don't know how to use it. Everybody got a disadvantage. Conor McGregor would not lose no fight against no Floyd. They told who was going to win, who's going to lose. Conor McGregor made $75 million. Just think about it. So I'm just putting it out there, man. Like, once you join these people, it's over. And I say this to any influencer. If you're hearing my voice today, anybody, any influencer that gets endorsed by a celebrity, Satan sent them to you. It's got nothing to do with the Most High. Satan sent them. And your life is getting ready to turn upside down if you don't do what they tell you. I used to tell niggas when LeBron James got ready to win, they knew they was going to win 3 months before the game. All the starters sit in a meeting because they're all top players, right? They tell them how. Do you know that they practice on how they're going to fumble the ball and how they're going to get mad at each other? That shit is script. The only people that don't know it's script is the second string. Okay? The second string players don't know shit. I know it's sad to say, but even soccer, NHL, tennis, y'all, I'm going to say it one more time. I know y'all saying, wait a minute, Yash. We seen them tennis matches. Serena and what's the fuck is her sister name? Serena's, well, one of her sisters, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Her other sister. We seen them play. We did just that good. No, they're not. Maybe the first transgender that fooled the world, but they're not that good. Yes, they're athletic. Yes, they have the melon. You think they winning? You're Venus. You think Serena and Venus are just that good? Do y'all really believe they that good? Did you? It was going to trip you out when you find out that the players that they played was told not to play well. If I said, well, why would they let them? Brother, the names Serena and Venus, the queen likes it. It's a ritual, and we're going to find out sooner or later if they transgender. I don't even want to go there. People say, I've been knowing them all their life. I'm not. You probably have known them all their life, but there's a lot of things you don't know. People kill me with that. I used to go to school with them, but you don't know them. This is what people don't understand. Like, you might have met the real, I'm going to leave it alone because it's not about me picking on Serena Venus. But you might have known Serena when she was in school. But you didn't know that Serena was being tampered with as an exploitation, as an experimental clone. So the real Serena very well could have been a woman. I want y'all to hear me now, because I want to give everybody their credit, because I know people went to school with Serena and said that was a girl. I'm not taking nothing away from you, because I really believe you. South Central, But what you didn't know, the daddy agreed to an experimental with his daughters. And Serena had more than one Serena. You feel me? So I just want y'all to understand she was experimental on way before the experimental was even public. There's a Serena female and a Serena male. Look at Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama was coming out of a meeting. You can see her Johnson just jiggling. You didn't see all that? That wasn't fake. That wasn't a strap on. That was real. You understand? So what y'all don't understand is that there's two Serenas. One that you have never seen, and the one that you have seen is a DNA fixture. But I don't want to start no crap. This is just all Yashkara opinion. We're going to leave it at that, okay? But people kill me when they say, I went to school with them. I know. But you didn't see the experimental, okay? And I just leave it alone. Because you ain't going to get it no way. You ain't going to understand it. You ain't going to get it. The daddy was a devil. Just like Beyonce daddy's a devil. Okay? That's not real Beyonce. The real Beyonce been gone. That ain't real Kanye. Kanye ain't never had big shoulders looking like a damn linebacker. Always been chuggy, kind of chubby, with a little fat face, always. You know, good Lord, man. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about, man. Y'all need to understand how this plays role. And y'all also need to understand vaccinated people, death has not even started yet. It hasn't even got to I told you guys about the communities not being where they need to be. There's going to be communities like blank. Like people were like, I ain't saw Harold in three months. Harold dead. Certain community, like certain real estate going to be out the roof. Half these people that live in these well-established communities going to start abandoning them. Not because the rent is high, because their family's going to be dead. Don't nobody want to live in a house where a lot of family members have passed. So you're going to start seeing well-do communities. Half of the community is vacant. It's already happening, guys. They're just not reporting it. You know, you can call it what you want, but it is what it is. All right, so that's what we're talking about. Yeah, vaccinated people. Okay, before I take a quick break, I'm going to say this real quick. Listen, this came across my desk, and I'm not going to bash nobody, but I am going to say this. You guys got to realize something. I will say this. 7stage.com is not mounted anymore. So 7stage is offline. It's not going to come back. So we own the domain, but we may sell the domain because it's real high in the Google search. We can't prepare it. We're not going to try to prepare it. It's 11, 12 years old, and we had an account with GoDaddy. They Texas totally don't know what's going on, and it could have been a hit. It is what it is, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We have switched everything over to Roku Fire Stick anyway. I told y'all this a year and a half ago. I always knew that something was going to happen in 7stage, and I had a 10-year run with them, with the Sweden crew, and it's just a lot of things I didn't like. They're still good people, and they have streaming video service. It's still cool, but I knew if I didn't take my works to another level, it was going to be something would have been out of whack. And I'm always ahead of the game, so I was a year ahead of the game. Imagine if I just left everything on 7stage. Everything would have been screwed for me. So I just saw little things that wasn't making sense, and I was like, I need to take this higher up because I can't keep. I think I done ran my course. So now, boom, it's KaraFilms.com and it's KaraFilmsMerch.com. You also have to understand that there was only 5% of people that was coming to 7stage. There was people not even paying attention, and we found out a lot of people was getting. We let y'all live because we know what you were doing. You was pretty much sharing your passwords, but it was so far in the game. We was like, let them live, right? Because we knew once this erupted for us, the mounts not being able to mount again, and that's server talk. You got to talk to a tech to understand what I'm saying. The service would not mount, meaning whatever was broken or spyware, whatever they had on it, they couldn't find it, or they just didn't know how to do it. So we was like, no need, no worries. We're just going to end it because it was unfixable, and we did not want to go through the charade. So we already had moved everything over to Roku Fire Stick anyway, and then we got Kara Films merge. That's where everything is pinpointing. So that's where we're at. But I'm saying that to say this too. Please, we had people who signed up for Roku Fire Stick. Guys, I have a person who has my email. We call her Josie. Cool sister. But if Josie send you out, she don't even have to put a name on it. It's not about her name being on it. Because I can't be everywhere every time, right? It sends you out an email and you feel it's rude. I seen one of the emails that went out yesterday, and I was like, I had to go see what's happened. And I can see the frustration because I told y'all this on so many occasions. We get so many people trying to take us for broke. Like, I can't count the people who had memberships for a year and come back and say they never got access. So when you're dealing with this all the time and they don't even come to us, like, you can't send us an email in 5 minutes you think you're going to get a turnaround. Netflix don't answer you like that. You say, well, Netflix answer quick. That's a bot. A bot is a computer that says, thank you for your email, blah, blah, blah. That's not a live person. Netflix do not get to you that quick. So you can't expect somebody to get to you in 5 minutes. You know, for most of the time, if you get karafilms at Gmail, you say, well, I haven't had service. We can help you out. But to be a member and then to go all the way back and say, you need a refund, I see the frustration. I'm like, that's not cool, man. That's like you want something for nothing. You can't, ain't nobody going to have a service for almost 6 or 7 months and can't see it. And then all of a sudden think you need a reward and you signed up in 2022. I've dealt with this for so long and I really try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But to me, it looks shady. You know, and it's not about putting people's name out there and stuff, but you know who you are. I just think it looks shady. You can't say that I couldn't get service, but this is what you do. If you couldn't get service, let's pay you for the month you didn't get service. Don't go all the way back to the day you signed up and think you deserve a handout. And I say, that's why I stand by. I didn't say nothing. I was like, well, shit, I get it. I see it. It is what it is. So, yes, sometimes the emails will get rude because we're dealing with people who think they can get something from nothing. Nobody's going to cater to you when you're wrong. The customer is not always right. So I'm like, I'm not going to say nothing. She handled that shit. That's real talk. Now, it might seem rude, but what I tell people is this. You're not on our end. You don't see these people who come in and who want something for nothing, who try to use the system. And PayPal is tired of it. You know, so pretty soon we're going to start flipping it and charging them fraudulent use. Because what's happening, you're saying that someone, you couldn't get this and that and you want something from it. That's fraudulent. And we're trying to be nice because we could play devil's advocate and say, okay, let's see how how deep pockets they are and hit you with something that you're trying to take from us because it's extortion. What the fuck is you doing? If you got service, you got service, right? No one's going to cater you because you have a bad day. You know what I mean? It's a business. We're not cool, man. It's a fucking business, So I understand the frustration because I remember I've been telling y'all about this shit for a minute. Like people come on the service, be on there for 4 or 5 months, and then all of a sudden, I need a refund for 5 months. I never got service. Literally. And I'll be like, then you add up what they say, this nigga, $60, man. I said, you're doing all of this for $60? man, you must really need that hit. You must really need that crack pipe. So not to be facetious, but if something goes out, and I'm going to look at it and say, okay, what happened? I'm going to ask that first. I was like, well, I see the frustration. Well, yeah, that's crazy. I'm not going to hit you back and say, I'm sorry. No, because we dealing with this shit too much, man. We dealing with crazy shit. You're not in business, so you don't understand business. You see what I'm talking about? You can't expect to get something for nothing. Can nothing function properly? Shit, it's a business we conducting here. We try to give out great products and stuff, but don't take advantage of us. If you've been with us 6-7 months, a year, and then say you never got service, you want to refund for all the time you signed up, oh, you out your fucking mind. And then sometimes I'll be like, wow, let's just, what's wrong? Maybe don't crack or something. I mean, seriously, man, because I'll be like, it takes a heartless person to think they deserve a refund based on the time they've been on your service. That's crazy, right? So I'm not going to say anything. So let Josie do her shit. It is what it is, man. No, y'all got to stop thinking because I'm black and y'all seem to have a bad day that I'm going to take yours. I don't take no fucking sides. It's business. Yeah, I mean, this is business, and we getting this type of stuff all the time. So we're not taking no sides. We're taking business sides. Just thought we hit you with the bop gun. You know who you are. All right? And we'll see what happens. But $60, god damn. Real talk, man. And I'm going to stand by her decision. If we have problems with you like this now, I don't even know, like, I'm going to let her decide that, whether or not you should re-sign up or whoever. Because if we're having problems now, we're going to have problems in the future. So, I don't know. Should they re-sign up? Y'all may need to go somewhere else. But anyway, let's get to this small praise break and come back and tighten up. Stay tuned. You're now tuned to National Worldwide. Who lied to you? Who told you you was beautiful? Who told you you was perfect? Who made you think you was invincible? Who told you your dookie don't stink? Who told you that you had to mend all paws? Who told you that you gonna be a superstar? Who told you those lies, boo? Boom. Grown folks, you doing the thing. Use a main, use a one main. Make sense, man. Can I ask you these questions one more game? Why your mama always tell you what to do? Why come your friends got influences over you? Why can't you just be your own person, boo? Why you got to be a damn fool when they want you to? 40 years old, on TikTok, on that one good leg, make the body rock. I got an IG, an OnlyFans account. If they really love me, they support me now. You need to wake up to reality. The only thing on TikTok is fantasy. Half of them females don't even wash, you see. It may sound kind of funny, it's truth be. Who told you deserve a good life? Who told you that you gonna have a wife? Who told you that you gonna raise a family? You have your spirituality, all insanity. What made you wanna be a bank robber? What made you wanna be a dope dealer? Can you figure these
things out for once, you see, and stop blaming everybody in society. Boom. And the beat goes boom. And the beat goes boom. And the beat goes boom. 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 And the beat goes boom. And the beat goes boom. And the beat goes boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, look here. Yeah, I gave all us a gift, but you gotta use it. I'm not just speaking from my loins. The funny thing is, only the ones who ain't praising y'all gon' hate.
Hey yo, AJ, you got the heat.
Stay out your feelings. I'm tryna shake the building. Whatever you put in, that's what you gon' get out. Putting on and showing out, putting on. We doing big things. Now watch me shake the building. We jumping through the ceiling. The struggle is what we seen most of our life. Only y'all know. I didn't sell my soul. I stayed in my place, but they still hate.
I pray to y'all because my faith can bring me better days. So many haters in my way say stay out the way. So many times I've been down, but then I called on y'all. Back in 2016, I ain't really know his name. Step out on face, stay out my way, pain running through my veins. My circle small, I clean my slate and I stay in my lane. Just call on y'all. Just call on y'all.
Stay out your feelings. I'm tryna shake the building. Whatever you put in, that's what you gon' get out. Putting on and showing out, putting on. We doing big things. Now watch me shake the building. We jumping through the ceiling. The struggle is what we seen most of our life. Only y'all know. I didn't sell my soul. I stayed in my place, but they still hate.
I keep the high holy days, y'all who I'm loving. Ain't you about 40, homie? Why you still clubbing? We got kings killing kings, that's a damn shame. I'm trying to live righteous, homie, fuck the damn fame. What you got a gun for? You ain't gon' shoot none. I got this sword on me, homie, I'ma shake something. I'ma shake the building, and we are children. And my heart leaking, you don't know the feeling. All praise to the Most High. They told us that his name was God, that's a damn lie. All praise to the Most High. They told us that his name was God, that's a damn lie.
Stay out your feelings. I'm tryna shake the building. Whatever you put in, that's what you gon' get out. Putting on and showing out, putting on. We doing big things. Now watch me shake the building. We jumping through the ceiling. The struggle is what we seen most of our life. Only y'all know. I didn't sell my soul. I stayed in my place, but they still hate.
Hey yo, AJ, you got the heat.
Hey, pray y'all, man.
Day and night. You know who I got with me, right? Stop playing. Said ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away. I bust a right at the light, I had the right away. I watch the righteous, let them heathens take their light away. I watch them goons walk around like they run his place. To the Lord, move that candlestick up out his place. You did that all in his name, but he don't know your face. Now you see why I holler at him night and day. It's It's not about the time you set aside at night to pray. It's how you move, is what you do, is what you speak and say. If you walking with the most, you gotta be a soldier. Chin high, let the head stay above the shoulder. And when you come around, I guarantee they see the light. Spotlight, floodlight, headlight, sunlight, glow. Said ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away.
Do it right away. What you waiting on? If they ain't on what you want, just leave them alone. The green light is flashing. Do the damn thing. Don't let nobody stop you. I see you on to something. Keep it going. Just keep the water flowing. You don't need no friend. Yeah, it's all you need. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. I just want the best for you. I wanna see it glow, but it's up to you to step up to the plate and show them the real you. I know they gon' hate you, but fuck them.
He said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close with the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little daddy, do it right away. She said, ghost, how often should I praise ya? I wanna be close to the Savior. Day and night, that's night and day. Don't wait, little mama, do it right away.
Who are we? Who are you? Do we know who we are? Supposed to be according to history. Are we blind? Can we see? Do we love? Do we know the Creator? We know the Creator. It's not Jesus. No one looks like us. Everybody wants to steal, wants to call us Jack and Jill. Oh, who are we? Can we testify in the eyes of the Lord by and by? Oh, who are we? Can we trust? Can we love? Come to be? Who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? Unlove? Honor the Lord and the Yah. Who are we? Help us. Help us. We're so blind, we're stiff necked, we haven't learned a thing yet. Father, we have not learned. We still want something for nothing. Stay on your journey so Yahweh can be a miss to you and yours and he and she and we. But instead, you wanna gossip, you wanna tell the enemy, you wanna tell the people who hate you, you wanna pray with those who don't like you. Christianity is the worst thing that happened to these. But that's what you like, that's what you clap to, that's what you dance to. All you're doing is jigaboo. All you're doing is lying. But then you're smiling. Pastor say this, pastor say that. You don't know who you are, as a matter of fact. Can we trust? Who we love? Come to be? Who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? One love. Honor the Lord of the Yah. Who are we? Help us. Help us. We're so blind, we're stiff-necked, we haven't learned a thing yet. Father, I know it's mind-blowing when you come to think about who you're supposed to be. They called you Afro, they called you Negro, they called you color just to be. Confusion, use your real thing, because it has no history. The Most High told us from begin to end, he will let us free. Testify truly who we be. Black Indian, Black Indian, Black Indian. Say Say it loud, be proud, know who you are, so you can go far. See, this journey doesn't have a stop, it just has a pause. Can I say it again? Pause. Can I say it one more? Pause. We don't know, we're still learning. Can we grow? We're still yearning. I asked Father, take me down this road, but when I get to something I don't know, let it be. Ease it on, cause I'm still learning, and I'm yearning. When I throw my hands to the east, and I'll say, Heavenly Father, can we trust who we love? Come to be, who are we? Can we see? Who are we? Can we be? Can we trust? Can we love? One love, come of the Lord, of the Yah. Who are we? Help us, help us. We're so blind, we're stiff-necked, we haven't learned a thing yet, Father.
Say your grace, enjoy. Prayed up, gotta be a good boy. Little peace of mind is what I look for. Pay attention to the signs, never ignore. Oh man, no fear. I can feel the evil creeping this here. Keep my eye on certain people, beware. Being careful with the things that I share. I get depressed most days, I swear. Not the time to play games, no player. And if karma coming back, then it's fair. Yeah, karma coming back, then it's fair. I gotta be rich in my ways, rich in my prayer, rich in my faith. You not with the same, then get out my face. Salvation I aim, I'm liking my pace, embracing my pain. It's only a phase, becoming better than I was yesterday. Good health, I'm on it. Righteous, I'm on it. Gotta stay focused. You just gotta stay focused. Good health, I'm on it. Righteous, I'm on it. Gotta stay focused. You just gotta stay. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray to Yah, my soul to keep. Pray these demons won't conquer me. Yeah, in the end, it's so just me. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray to Yah, my soul to keep. Pray these demons won't conquer me. Yeah, in the end, it's so just me. Anything to get my faith right. 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 I can see my black skin in that white robe. Why she make it manifest, cause I'm chose. Finger wave to my demons like my tumbo. And them prayers every night never got old. Keen eyes, keep quiet, they watching. Bad energy, I block it. Speak spiritual, they wanna change the topic. Got the spirit on me like it's in my pocket. Got my guard up, focus on my offense. I can feel the Lord around me, make me tear up. It'll make sense soon, baby, cheer up. It's gonna make sense soon, baby, cheer up. Yeah, I gotta be rich in my ways, rich in my prayer, rich in my faith. You not with the same, then get out my face. Salvation I aim, I'm liking my pace, embracing my pain. It's only a phase, becoming better than I was yesterday. Good health, I'm on it. Righteous, I'm on it. Gotta stay focused. You just gotta stay focused. Good health, I'm on it. Righteous, I'm on it. Gotta stay focused. You just gotta stay. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray to Yah, my soul to keep. Pray these demons won't conquer me. Yeah, in the end, it's so just me. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray to Yah, my soul to keep. Pray these demons won't conquer me. Yeah, in the end, it's so just me. Build your faith up. Keep your faith up. Build your faith up. Keep your faith up. Build your faith up. Keep your faith up.
After we passed every test and survived all the temptations, now after we stand through the fire of every trial and tribulation, we will be together united as one. But this time, it won't be all of us, just 1/3. No need to drop a tear. There will be no sadness there where we will be going, standing united as one.
Yes, sir. Father Yahweh, come to us today. Everybody wants to be us, destroy us in every way. Divide and conquer, they can't stand to play. We are the trendsetters of DNA. Build that cotton, pick that hay, do what I say. Don't get mad, scratch your ass in your teeth, cut your hair, do what I say. Wanna work here, do your 8 hours, do what I say. I pay the cost to be the boss, nigga. I'll fire you today.
Tired of being stepped on, tired of being choked on, tired of being not able to breathe. Every time we get something, you wanna take it from us. You think you're gonna put our foot on the next, nigga, please. We're ready, no longer running, god damn it, we're ready. You can tell your papa, you can tell your mama, every man, black, woman, and child, we're ready.
The French don't like us, Asians don't like us, the Mexicans despise us, the Latinos and Cubans try to buy us, but yet they hate us, they wanna be like us.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10 says, I appeal to you, brothers, by the name of our Lord Yahweh ben Yahweh, that all of you agree, and that there will be no divisions among you, but that you will be united in the same mind, same judgment. All praise to Yahweh and the Son, Yahweh ben Yahweh, Barakatah. Sounds so good, don't you agree?
Tired of being stepped on, tired of being choked on, tired of being not able to breathe. Every time we get something, you wanna take it from us. You think you're gonna put our foot on the next, nigga, please. We're ready, no longer running, god damn it, we're ready. You can tell your papa, you can tell your mama, every man, black, woman, and child, we're ready.
Oh, yeah. We're ready. If you didn't know, now you know. So, the whole ordeal in all of this, guys, would be vaccinated, whether it be job placement, whatever it is. They basically need you to have a shitload of fear. And to be honest with you, can't nobody prepare you for that. That's something you have to work out. You have to find whatever it is to get your faith up to par and stop letting fear lead you. Because right now, fear leads most of you. You hear a few things on storylines. You know, I'm going to just be honest with you. A lot of these people on TikTok and Instagram Reels, some of these people just clout chasing, man. They're trying to get their name out there. And all they doing is repeating what they heard. They don't do no investigation. They don't do anything. You ever seen something like that? Like some people good at investigation, they'll connect the dots. You're like, okay, this brother doing the work. But a lot of these people don't do work, man. They just go look at a lot of people's sites and they just stitch them together, and they're like, they come up with all this information. And to me, that's fear mongering. Because if you got faith, you're not going to let something like that lead your life. You're going to have it where you have an understanding. And I said it once, I said it twice. 90% don't have no faith, man. People have coincidence of Christianity. And what I mean by that, what's the phrase that Christians always say? God is good all the time. It's just something they do. They don't have faith. And I'm not picking on every Christian, because some Christians just don't know his name. It's pretty ironic that you don't want to know the Most High's name, but you'll know the latest wigs, you know the latest Gucci, Louis. You keep it with all the fashion. You keep it with all the world star hip hop. You keep it with all the hip hop celebrities. You know everything that's going on in the fashion world. But you don't want to do one source of research when it comes to knowing the Most High's name. You know why? Because you're comfortable being where you are. If you discover something truth, you have to lead by it. So if you just say, I went by what my pastor said, and that's enough for you to lock on, Most High still going to get you. You probably say, well, how so when I'm being taught by a pastor? In your self-conscious mind, the Most High don't read what you say in your inner, on your outer voice. He reads your inner voice, because you have two voices. You know that, right? You have a verbal voice that you speak out like a bullhorn, like a trumpet. Then you have an inner voice that speaks in telepathy. So the Most High, he's not concerned how you speak outwardly. He want to know how you speak inwardly. And that inwardly is called telepathy. And you saying to yourself, hey, I ain't going to say I'm going to fuck with what I got. I'm just going to go with the pastor said, because you know you're wrong. You know the Lord ain't no damn Jesus Christ. Ain't no Lord, no white man with blue eyes. But it would mess up your money. They say that bag. You like to eat all kinds of food, because once you understand the Most High name, you're going to be eating all that crazy food. Christians has this thing where just bless your food. Bless is a curse. When you bless your food, you curse your food. That's another thing. I mean, when the last time you talked to a Christian that know anything about a black law dictionary? Never. They don't even own one. They got Webster, but they don't have Black's Law. When the last time you talked to one that knows anything about the Stronghold Dictionary, that's in accordance with the scriptures that they read? None. The majority don't. I guarantee only 7% have it. 93 ain't doing jack, but just going through the protocol. God is good all the time. And when you hear a bunch of people rattling like cows, and they're all chanting the same thing, that's not the way to go. Okay? Pastors and preachers, they want y'all to believe keep giving, and things that happen for you. I saw this pastor give a man a new car. They broke all the way to the ground on their knees. You don't get on your knees for another man. He's human like you. What did Peter tell Cornelius? When Cornelius was so excited to see Peter, he broke down to his knees. What Peter said, hey, no, you don't. Get up. I'm a man just like you. Even though he's a Gentile, you don't bow down to that man. And this dude was bowing down to his pastor because he got him a car. Man, please. I know it's hard to believe that we was conquered by ourselves. The Most High saw the destruction. The Most High had to take us down, man. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The Most High don't need to let his foot up. Because to get the Most High's trust and understanding, you should go through a hell and hot water to get there. Because that's what it's going to take for the Most High to take you serious and for the universe to have your back in favor. Because whether you believe it or not, our people were the main people sold us out. They hated Yahweh ben Yahweh. It was our people chasing him because he was too damn righteous. And what did Yahweh ben Yahweh had to do? He had to run to the midst of the people. So you think you ain't got to run sometime? You don't think you got to cut people loose because the Most High did? His son did it. You can't get me to believe that the indigenous people who was on four corners of the ends of the earth got taken down by some damn Europeans. That don't make sense. And make it make sense. Let's put it in plain English. It was our people. Four corners of the ends of the earth. And we can even go to the Moors, because the Moors had something to do with this too. The Moors made deals with the Europeans to help take us down. Hell, the Moors even did it to their own people. They all infiltrated. Africans have done it as well. You can't be taken down by a group of people that don't know you, man. I'm going to say that one more again. Can't no race of people take you down unless your people give in. Can't nobody take the black folks down unless black folks give in. So our indigenous people of black Indian descent made a deal with the Europeans and the Moors. And they did this four corners of the ends of the earth. Because you know what the Europeans told them? We are going to make sure you live great. We're going to give you a piece of the pie. And when the deals was made, they killed the ones they made the deal with. Ooh, 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 ooh. Talk about the devil shaking your hand. The devil's always been a liar, but you didn't understand. The same Moors, the same indigenous black Indians, who they call Negroes today, hold up, made deals with the Europeans. And the Europeans turned on them and killed their ass. Whoa, hold tight. I don't know if y'all know that. I'm going to tell it one more again. We was four corners of the ends of the earth. They couldn't take us down. They was afraid of us. They had to get the Moors to talk to the indigenous Indians. And they went to four corners and made deals. And they said, gather as many as you can. We'll give you this. And what did they promise them? Wine, liquor, salt, chacoy, and horse. Facts. It took something that small. And you know that's our people, because that's how they think today. You give them a goddamn a McDonald's lunch card and drive them around, get big booty Shirley, give them a little drinky drink, you got them. Now y'all may not want to believe it. I don't give a crap right now, because I'm telling you straight from the hip. Can't nobody take down indigenous people unless it was our people themselves. And when they made the deals, it was so easy to give us smallpox. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. A lot of our people who watched our indigenous people die of smallpox was the ones giving them the blankets. Hello. Because the indigenous didn't trust the Europeans. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. The indigenous black man and black women and children did not trust European pale-faced people. We did not. Just keep it a buck. So how in the hell did they get them smallpox blanket to the black family? It was niggas giving it to them. Now, y'all don't want to have to believe it. It was always our people infiltrated. Hell, we ain't the only way. The Haitians did it to each other as well. So the Most High got to do a separation. People keep talking about they conquered they conquered the West. They didn't conquer shit. It takes a group of folks to turn. They can't handle us today. They outnumber us and they still scared of us. Whenever look at how you say we say and say, well, y'all, how is that? Well, nigga, it was called Al Sharpton. Every time something go down, they feel black folks gonna retaliate. Who they get to calm y'all ass down? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Halle Berry Fonte. Come on. But they ain't got nobody else now. See, because a lot of black folks see they bullshitters. So what have they done now? Who's the speaker now? The NAACP. So they ain't got nobody else to speak. They done ran out. They got nobody else to get in front of you and to bull jive you. So now the NAACP acting like it's care. NAACP owned by the Rothschilds, Rockefeller, and Ku Klux Klan. Facts. It's bought and paid for organization. So all I'm saying to you is that nothing goes unanswered, and there's no accidents in this world, man. So you have to all understand our people always had a problem with each other. This shit, see, some of y'all think this shit just started. And I see the sisters, I saw the sister in St. Louis, man. Shout out to the sister, and all y'all got everything to say, but y'all don't understand the situation. So anyway, I've been knowing how St. Louis rock. Okay? he said he lived by the street code. Y'all don't understand that shit. I feel what she's saying about that because I guarantee you he know dude and they done did some business together. He ain't gonna go to no cops. He shouldn't. He gonna have to handle that though. I'm gonna leave that alone. All I'm telling you is that when you understand street shit, first and foremost, me being who I am, I'm not gonna deal with a dude who thinks street and street codes because that's that pimp shit. You can't help somebody who believes in street codes because they don't believe they have to pay you. You going to kill that fool. And I'm gonna leave it at that, right? Because I can't mess with folks that I came from. That makes sense. Like that's like me going to East St. Louis trying to hook up some shit because I know they ain't gonna pay. But it's a street code. They just might pay and cash at me. Hell no. You see what I'm talking about? I really believe dude knew what he was getting into. He knew dude, man. Now, I understand her frustration. She was tearing up on it. But in my opinion, if a dude have a street code, don't get involved. And there's a lot of people in the hood do the street code. And all that means is they don't call the cop. You can't live your life like that, man. Some things have to be on paper. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever trying to do work for somebody and they telling you they ain't got no credit, debit, they can only cash app you, walk away. That's why I took it off my shit. Because a lot of drug dealers, I don't want the money, brother. You poisoning people. You sitting here poisoning people to support you, then you going to pass it to corruption? Oh, hell no, nigga. No. We don't play like that. So I took that pay option off. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. There's some people really do good things with cash apps and shit. They cash their checks and they doing the right thing. You know good, wholesome people in their own right. When a person get on TikTok or Instagram and tell you, we're willing to give out 15 grand, what would you do with it? That nigga stupid. He's probably an agent or he's probably some drug dealer that likes to conquer people. Do never accept something on that nature because now you owe him or her. Right? So I just like doing these shows to better people, to make you think. Never do work for people who emphasize street shit because that's how they think. And I really believe her brother is a street code dude. And I'm gonna just put it in that terms that if he accepted it, he knew what he's getting into. Nigga, if you from you from St. Louis, you know how the dirty get down. You ain't gonna go. Listen, you know how niggas pay out there, bruh. If a nigga's not legit, I don't fuck with people in the hood in St. Louis. I just don't, cause they ain't gonna pay you. Them niggas on some other shit, man. If a nigga can't come to an office and sign something that saying he's gonna pay, ain't no street shit, bruh. We ain't doing it like that. Okay, that's real talk. Just think about what's said, man. I tell people all the time, man, just start having some common sense because that cool shit gonna get y'all killed, man. Cool shit gonna get y'all killed. I ain't cool. I don't roll like that. Yeah, we cool, cuz. All that cuz shit. Hey, cuz, I know you good at it. If you can hook my sound system up, and you know this nigga ain't working. But he got his hustle game up. You see some stacks of 20s and 100s. Yeah, man, it's going to run you about 1,500. Hey, cuz, I ain't got it right now. Man, I just put 2 days work. Nigga, what's up? He pull his gat out. What's up? God damn. Street code. We can't say nothing. Man, y'all stupid. And I'm just going to be understanding. Y'all already know what y'all getting into. When y'all go to somebody's house that don't have paperwork, you know he's street code. And see, you feel obligated to do this for. Man, why y'all feel obligated for these niggas? I'm from East St., bro. If I go back to St. Louis or East St., I don't feel obligated to give a nigga a sandwich if I don't want to. Why y'all feel obligated to do the work? You feel obligated. Yeah, if I don't, I'm going to look back. Who said so? I just think a lot of people have pressure and I'm going to tell you something. This is why you got to travel and this is why y'all got to lead them hoods, man, because if you live in the hood of St. Louis or East St., and I'm telling you, it's like it ain't never changed. They don't never change. there's a code out there that you're supposed to help your fellow Conrad. And that Conrad shit is talking about that prison shit. And them niggas apply that on the street. So if you go help some nigga build his house or you go do some work for him, you don't supposed to charge him. But if you do, it's supposed to be like pennies on a dollar. Because how they like to pay you in streets, they like to give you like a cheap-ass gift card, feed you, give you a couple of bottles of wine and a hoe. That's facts. You go be like, but you know, this costs $3,000. You can get in $3,000, homie. Hey man, you better get that. Like I said, we got a family pack of church chicken. We got you a case of root beer. We know how you get down. Felicia gonna give you some sloppy toppy, man. That's it. That's how they pay out there, man. It's like an exchange for goods. They don't. So when you go to the hood, you already know that. And that's just ain't St. Louis and East St. That's everywhere in the hood, bro. They pay. The street code is like trader. Call it Trader's Joe. They ain't got no money, so they're gonna trade you something. But if you know that, why would you go do it? Man, ain't no way. I go home. Last place I stop, I go through East St. just to see. Man, every time, I swear. East St. Louis is so screwed up, man. It's like, how do y'all, and they be still standing, like it be one house standing, and the rest, like for 1 or 2 blocks, there's no other house but that one. And the only reason they don't get broken in because everybody know them. You ever heard of that? That's real facts. Like, everybody know you, they leave you alone. Because ain't no new people going to East St. Louis. Everybody around know who that is. Oh, that's Tom now. They ain't going to fuck with you. Literally. I know this is fact. So, I remember 38th Street in East St. Louis. We call it the Rice House. It used to be Rice House and Sandy's Barbecue. Man, East St. Louis looks so bad. And the trip part about it, there's people still living in East St. Louis that was there when I was in high school. Now they my age. And they, I'm like, man, and they think like slaves. It's like they think the whole world works like East St. Louis. And they almost like they done forgot how to talk. It's like they almost like, man, you know, the white man come down here, boy, to put you in that jail, boy, you better know what you're doing. I was like, they even start talking like Cuffy. I swear to Lord, if you don't get out them hoods, Lord, remember, you start talking like, we gonna go north. Get away from here with all that crazy talk. That you think I don't know what it is, but it's like when you become older and you don't change, you become a slave mind. You talk like them. You view the world like them. I bet you half the people in the hood took the damn vax. You're not going to get your SNAP card. You're not going to get the ADC if you don't take. Well, let me go take I'll get my shot. I need my stamps. Lord have mercy. I'm not trying to, belittle nobody. I just thought I'd hit y'all with the bob gun, man. It's no picnic. Some people say it's Cahokia Miles in East St. Louis. At one point in time it was. They divided it and they call it Fairmount City now. Fairmount City, Illinois. And really Washington Park is East St. Louis. Now they call it Charlotte Park. Washington Park is where all the strip clubs is. Oh Lord. Now you talk about strip clubs. I mean, that's Tampa all over again. Real talk, man. So Washington Park, Centerville, Lord have mercy. And like when you go through there, man, it's like, and you kind of catch some people like, this nigga's, and I'm not trying to down you, but it's like, you ever seen fucking U-turn? Like you go, have you ever made a U-turn and said, where in the hell? It's like you went to a time capsule. Washington Park was once East St. Louis. They divided it. Believe it or not, Washington Park used to be all white, but in Washington Park, if you drive over the little highway there, and as you driving out of Washington, I don't know if it's still there. It's 2 strip clubs driving out. Lord have mercy. They got you on the highway coming in, going out. You go into Fairmount City. Fairmount City used to have a Kentucky Fried Chicken, Venture, all that shit, and now Hispanics then took over Fairmount City. Fairmount City used to be a poor white town. Now it's nothing but Hispanics. I kid you not. But as you make that right, you go into Cahokia. well, not Cahokia, but it's Collinsville. Okay. And through Collinsville is a place with hilltops called Cahokia Mountains, and they made it a tourist attraction to make you believe there's white Indians and Mexican Indians and Alaskan and Iglo, and them people are all imposters. The real Indian was the black indigenous, who they call Negro, right? So if you have bloodline in East St. Louis throughout the 60s, 50s, 40s, trust me, we're part of that tribe, the Cahokia Indian tribe, okay? So I just think if a person tell you they're going to pay you Cash App, bounce. Don't take it serious. That's a street code, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, and don't get me started on Chicago. Chicago is a little bit better to have a certain element, but Chicago is just too deadly. I don't know, people think because they live in a nice part of Chicago, that don't mean that. It's the ops are everywhere, man. Dead ass. The ops are everywhere. And some niggas are just jealous. They ain't got nothing against you. It just may be your swag. They go pop, pop. I don't like the way a nigga look. Ooh, it is what it is. And I know we talk about St. Louis, East St., Chicago, but man, we can name nobody talk about the north side of Nebraska. It's hardcore. Nobody. I used to live out. I lived a lot of places, right? But I lived in Bellevue, Nebraska. I didn't like north side. Like I say, a lot of niggas from East St. Louis go to Nebraska, right? It's just these are just places that Seattle. There's a place in Seattle, Washington called Aurora Avenue. Aurora Avenue ain't nothing but hookers. Ain't nothing but hookers up and down day and night, and they don't even stop them no more. The cops tired. They let them hoes sell it. Real talk. Man, look, it's just so many places that you don't know about. Texas. Yes, you don't get me started on Florida, but I'm just putting it out there, man. Just don't. If a person tell me they can pay you in Cash Out, don't get the shit on paper and don't do nothing for. And I know this sound bad, but if they live in the hood, they're going to get somebody else to do it. I ain't fixing shit. I know it's bad to say, but I ain't, boy. No, because I just know there's a code ethic out there. They think different, man. There's a barbecue place in Tampa, right? And it's hood. Of course, I went. And I want to see, that's the dude I say don't put shit on his, he just smoke his meat. The nigga don't know nothing about basing. Like, God damn, man, you don't got no marinade, you ain't got no mustard, no greens. This shit, and he got a big they got about 4 or 5 pails of homemade fucking Kool-Aid. You can see 10 pounds of sugar at the end sitting until they shake it up. Whew, everybody in there looks sick. Motherfuckers got short hands and shoulders shifting. That's what the fuck y'all drinking. Boy, they gave me this free. This comes free with the meal. I poured that shit out. Even the ants was like, this shit too sweet. They didn't fuck with it. Lord knows. But anyway, I goes over there. I don't see nothing but niggas with locks. Niggas just sitting on it. I said, Lord, I come from places like this. I can't do it, man. Niggas back in the day wasn't wearing locks in East St. They were just wearing braids. You ever seen a nigga with just braids and they all over his head? That nigga like he done did 20 years in St. Quentin. I grew up with niggas with braids, not locks, braids. You heard me? Straight up, right? So I'm looking at this like, God damn. So it is what it is. The chicks out there just don't even walk, they slide. And boy, you ain't called me last night. What's up with that? I was gonna call your ass, but I got into some shit in the street. I was like, Lord, get me out of here. So I went and ate the niggas' food and shit. And I was like, boy, this shit just ain't right. And I didn't want to tell him, but I was like, nigga, you need some marinade on this shit. I just smell like a big chunk of wood. So I was done. I was like, Lord, I felt like I just took a back step. Like, this East St. East St. and Gary, Indiana, they both almost the same. I felt like I was in Gary and East St. at the same time because you strike out. It's like you go down Derby. It looks kind of decent. That's like Maryville in Indiana. It looked like it's pretty decent, and then you come up to some shit. Here we're back in Gary. Ooh, Lord, yeah, I can't. So anyway, I just thought I'd hit y'all with the Bob gun. But we'll try to do this again tomorrow, man. See what happens. You better believe it. So, y'all be good, man. I'm Yash Karai. And yeah, we have a new product on Karai Films Merch. It's the oil. Hold on, before I get y'all out of here. Oh, man. Tired already. I gotta get to it. Give me a second. I have so many windows open. But let me get to this real quick so I can get y'all out of here. I know y'all got things to do, people to say. So make a long story short, yeah, y'all. I hope y'all like the website, man. Took a minute to vamp it out like that. I just wanted to make it real clean. I like it. I want my site to look just like these guys in corporate. You know, corporate, you go to them websites, they be thorough. And it took me 3 days to get it really vamped the way I like it. But yeah. So I got this new thing called facial hydration oil. And let me explain it real quick what it is, because some of y'all may not know, but you should know. The hydration oil protects your skin, especially it's for all walks of life. It doesn't matter what race you are, but it's really going to give more protection to the melanated people, because white folks have always said, what do you guys use? You know, you guys use the butters. You know, yes, we do use avocado butter, mango butters, but we also, there's oils that's essential to our melon. And basically, it's a 2-ounce bottle glass. And if you go to Karai Films Merch and check it out, it's anti-wrinkle facial hydration. You know how, like in Florida, Arizona, you sweat a lot, but you lose a lot of your moist in your face. That's why you break out. You get eczema. What do they call it? Eczema. Not eczema. I'm sorry. Use the wrong terms. You break out. You get rashes and things. That's because your face is losing a lot of great moisture that is naturally given to you. Well, this holds that great moisture in, because it's for anti-wrinkle facial hydration oil, powerful anti-aging moisturizer, overnight healing facial oil. You put it on when you sleep. You use 2 to 4 drops on your face, and you roll it to the side or whatever, underneath your neck. No, this is not beard oil. It's going to be facial. It's good for melanated folks. And the thing that's really great about it, it doesn't have acid. I don't like acid in products, and not unless I'm making a soap. Okay? It rejuvenates. Facial hydration oil is a rejuvenation. Dry skin moisturizer. It even protects your dry skin if that's what you're used to, right? It's allergy free, non-irritating, because it doesn't have acid, right? It has the ingredient called Jojo Raw. Look that up. Rosehip Raw, vitamin A, argan raw, sweet almond raw, vitamin E. No parables, no acids, nothing, no synthetics. It's never tested on animals. So I'm not a type of dude that's just going to bring something out. I have to do my homework. I have to go out. I have to make sure I get a little small samples. Like I say, send me a sample. And when I see what's happening, I have to make sure it's right. You got to know how to merge ingredients. They're called specs in the culinary world. You got to know what complements each other. You just can't throw shit together. It has to make sense. And you have to understand what they all inspire and all instill in a human skin. Now, this oil is for anyone of humanity. You know, the white folks, like I say, yeah, it will help you, especially if y'all in the sun. Y'all do a lot of sunbathing out here. But the melanated people, it's just going to make them glow. It is what I don't care if they're brown, Puerto Rican, if they're what are they? Haitian, African. It's going to make their skin glow. Okay, so I just want to put it out there. Yeah, yeah, Dallas, right on point. Yeah. So you just got, like I say, if you use my oil because it's natural, don't use a damn Old Spice soap on your face. Then say it don't work. It does work. You have to use a natural soap. If you can't get a natural soap, use spring water or distilled water. Use something that won't put all of that fluoride in your face. Towel dry your face, put 2 or 4 drops on, rub it on your forehead, rub it on your side of your head, your jaw, your cheeks, underneath your neck, and don't wet your face. People don't understand how to put the, when you put on stuff like this, man, don't wet your face up like you going out in some damn, like you getting ready to go to concert. You want it like a moisturizer, but you're going to put it on there till it gets dry, right? So when your face is glowing, it's working. You got it? Okay? So all I'm telling you is that's what time it is. I like to take my time and come out with something that I know is going to work, not because it's a fad. I like to do my research, and I like to make sure. So it took me 4 months to make sure that this was going to be right. I'm not just going to bring you some bullshit. You understand? And I had to get you saw the thing I did, right? On TikTok and Instagram, the little pump. It helps out a lot. I am working on another. You know, like I tell you, I know y'all saying, well, you know, y'all, are you familiar with what's happening? The AI, man, why y'all let that shit bother y'all? I'm going to rock into the Most High stop, because we don't do that. We don't sit back and, you know, that's how they control y'all. When y'all sit back and say, man, look what they doing. So what? The Most High got his eye on those who knows what's happening with the indigenous people. The Most High going to give you back everything. You can't stop your life, and you don't supposed to. If you indigenous, you know the Most High, you got faith, you keep grinding. You don't sit back and worry about what Biden going to do, what Trump going to do, what DeSantis in Florida going to do. They can kiss my ass, because I'm going to keep rocking. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to come out with something else. I don't care, because they don't have my future. Most High has me. And when y'all don't understand that, that's why y'all live in fear. You can't pay rent. You can't do shit. You only have enough money to buy a burger. You can't buy you can't buy clothes for your children, because you're so worried about your job, so worried about what they're going to do. If you just let it go, stop living in fear, watch how the universe rewards you, man. You got favor, but you don't know it, because you ain't got no damn faith. And I'm working on a supplement. I'm working on a supplement that will better your body with sea moss. You see, I'm talking about. I'm always trying to better people. It takes me a minute to get it popping, because I'm not going to put anything out. I hope that made sense today. So I think I said enough. So anyway, I will talk to y'all soon, and go check that out for yourself, man. And we're doing the damn thing. I got some more stuff I want to put on Roku Fire Stick. I just haven't had time to edit, but it's getting there. And I got wifey coming along. You know, I want to show her some of this, so we can both be on the same page. Like, because right now I'm a one-man army. You know, as far as my product, I don't let nobody touch my product. I can get somebody to answer the phone or do emails. That's easy. Yeah, Josie, she cool with that. But when it comes to my product, hell no. No, you ain't gonna sabotage me. No. No one touch my products. Point blank. Nobody but wifey, my wife, and no one gets that close to my ingredients. My shit is authentic, and it's raw. When I say raw, baby, raw. If you don't know what raw is, try purchasing it. It's more expensive, but you need to know what you're doing when you get it. Okay, Yash Kara, and I'm out. Y'all be good. Love y'all.